Tube. Hello, it is Kyle Treslove here. Let me straighten my nose piercing. Um, so I was going to make this video yesterday and I didn't end up making it. I'm still not entirely sure what this video wants to be about, to be honest, but we will see what wants to come out here in this moment in time. One of the things that I definitely do know is that life is not always easy. Regardless of who you are, I think that all of us at some point within our lives will have difficult moments, moments that are hard and painful and hurt. Um, and I think that all of it is part of this thing that is God. We're not meant to feel good all of the time. There are going to be moments in the human experience where we experience sadness and pain and frustration and upset and hurt. But because of that, we get to experience joy and happiness and love and connection. I think we have to be okay with all of it because, all of these emotions, all of these feelings, they come and go, they shift and change and they move. But there's godliness in all of it. I definitely have experienced great pain, um, addiction in all forms, darkness in lots of ways. And what those spaces have done for me are they continually remind me that there is God, divine perfection. I see it with the people that I work with. I see it. I will say this: I do not claim to to uh, to have a life that is free from any of those spaces. I think that if you work in the spiritual field or you facilitate, you should be human. I don't think that this ideology that we reach this nirvanic state and we never have an issue or a problem again is true. And so I would not want to alienate myself from the people that I work with because we are all in life, all of us. You know, there's that saying that, none of us are getting out alive and that we're all walking each other home. Nobody is immune from that. Nobody is free from it. And if there are any people that are doing spiritual work who are claiming that, who are selling you that, uh-uh, I think that that is, it's not true. It's a lie. Um, but yeah, the way that I operate with my work is that we sit down and we bring your life to the table and we help you to understand and look at it. You know, um, but yeah, it's it. We have to be okay with the fact that you know there are going to be good times and bad times and easy times and hard times, and not to detach from those moments. Because there's always going to be you could have the most beautiful blessed life and you're still going to have to deal with somebody dying or somebody passing away and then grief and mourning and heartache because you loved that person. And sometimes people's roads are really really fucking difficult, and as much as we can sit there and use these fancy fucking spiritual terminologies of, oh, why have you manifested this, I'm not calling this in, you know you can't say those things to people who have lost people. Why have you manifested this? People who are experiencing some real difficulty in life. And that's why I'm very grateful for the things that I've experienced, because the training I had was in spiritualist churches in the UK with people who had lost their loved ones. Very real earthly human experience. And that is a responsibility if you're doing spiritual work in some shape or form, to connect with people as humans, not high vibes only. And yes, the mechanics of it are that maybe those things come into our life for a reason. There is divine perfection, there is godliness in it, but never to negate the human emotions and feelings. It's super, 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 super important. So that's all I'm going to say for the day. Um, so yeah, I'm enjoying doing these YouTube videos. I'm sorting out my uh, podcast, which is called Tower Talks. So it's going to be people talking about those moments in their life where, life hits you really, really hard. And then maybe afterwards, how do you see the godliness in it? You know? But that's a process. You have to go through the process and all of the emotions and the feelings that come with that process. So I'm really looking forward to doing that. I'm finding I did the intro for it. You can see it on Spotify. Um, and yeah, so I am lining up the people that I want to interview. So it's taken a little bit of time, but that's okay. All in the right time. I've had to move some of my own things, some of my own emotions and feelings, all the whilst making sure that I have the time and space to be there for other people. It's a balance, you know. It really is a balance. So yeah, if anybody wants me, you can find me in regards to sessions. I don't know if I have my details on YouTube at all, but it is www.kyletreslove.com is there for my hour sessions and my smaller, just if you've got a specific question, 20-minute sessions. Um, but I also have on Calendly, which I don't know if that's on my YouTube either. You can just book straight in for a 45-minute tarot session. And then I also have my ongoing offers, which are like a set of 6 sessions that are not tarot focused, but we're just looking at how your life is going for, a month to 2 months. So there's those things as well as other things, but you can find those all on my social media. So yeah, all is good, all is God, all is love. Okay, I'm sending so much love to everybody that's there, and if you're seeing this, I hope that you are okay. Um, and yeah, I think we all need to know that we're not alone, and that there are people out there that can be there for us when we need it. We all need to feel that. So yeah, all is good, all is God, all is love. Until we connect again soon in a bit.